are down, but not out just yet. The Sky Kings, while on their knees, gracious anew to prove that not all hope is lost. EXP Ludby, Mida Sans, Ronky Boy, Gold Scholar, and Jungle Kyrie. Your time is now. Onic, Indonesia! The home crowd has shown up. EXO Hall is filled with Sonics. But maybe, just maybe, it's a team from Singapore. They're champions and a little bit of evil that can spice things up.
And on the other side, from the Philippines, runner-up now facing Indonesia's champion. Does Singapore's representative have what it takes to pull off a great upset? It's Gear, Aether, Sayla, Powerful, and Ven. Take control! Evil!
This team has worked far too hard to get eliminated now. Singapore, known to be upsetters in every international tournament. This could be their moment that could change a lifetime and a generation for MLBB esports within their own region. Of course, we have the Brawn lined up in front of us. We must get the brains up on stage. Give it up for the coaches for both Evil and as well as Onic. From the side of Evil, it's Coach Bitoy. And from Onic, it's Coach Adi and CW. Once again, we'd like to thank Gary the Marshal, making sure that everything is running smooth up on that stage. All technical issues will be handled.
A lot of us are thinking this is probably gonna go a very specific and predictable way. But what if just a little bit more magic from Singapore, a little bit more shock? What if that DNA of NIP Flash or the now Flash is still there in Evil, and it might just be enough to shock the champions of Indonesia. Here's the champions of Singapore on your screens.
Yeah, because if you're talking about the magic of Singapore and their lineups or their runs ever since in international tournaments, it always feels as if it's an almost there. Like they bring out something and then they almost accomplish the upsets, but it's never enough. And that's been the trend for Flash for how many times now in a row? But now it's different. It's not Flash that we're seeing, it's Evil who defeated Flash. And with this mixture of new or young bloods and veterans, this might just be that recipe to accomplish that.
I think a bigger topic we need to talk about are the imports here. Aether and as well as Ven. Ven from MPLPH. From the side of MPL Indonesia, we have Aether. Both considered pretty mediocre in their own routes, and now they have to fight not only considered tournament favorites, but some of the pillars of the Indonesian MLBB esports scene. They're facing up against Skylar and Kyrie.
When all else fails, trust Kyrie. It's a good way to look at Onic IT, but it's definitely no longer Kyrie Esports as the old stigma was back then. But the entire team definitely need to carry their weight. Skylar, questionable Bruno, big with a fighter emblem. Will they experiment with that? I don't know. But Skylar has always been one of those gold diggers that I feel like can get away with whatever pick he ends up with.
It's true.
Whoa.
It's true. The Sonics are out in droves here in the EXO Hall and online as they start to dominate who will win game number 1 in the chat.
I could barely hear anything.
Me neither.
Yeah, they're singing. I wonder if like there's an end to that singing.
What did you say?
I'm just glad.
See, I can't even hear.
No, I'm kidding. No, I can hear you. I can hear you guys. Just trust. We learned from this.
Yeah.
It's not to try and beat the noise.